Hi there, my name is Benjamin Tuttle, and I'm going to teach you how to make this poster here using iClone here. It will require a little bit of chroma keying, which I'll go through. So first of all, we're going to go to File, New, and then we're going to our Select tool, our rectangular select. And we're just going to mark an area here, and then go to your tool options. Position, you're going to 720 by 0, and the size is 720 by 1920. Obviously, the size of the this poster is 1440 by 1920, so half of that. So we're gonna bucket fill, and it's gonna be in black. And then we're going to image layer, new, and then we're going to select yellow and fill the other half. And then we're going to layer new, and then I'm just going to combine all three. So we're just going to right click and merge down here. And then I got a lot of this from a video Copilot, so a lot of the grunge thing. So we're just going to open our documents page. Well, where you put your visual effects here. Grunge sound visual effect will be good, but I just used ground texture. Texture, ground, or it's like something like burn marks or something like that. Oh, damage 01. And then I just kind of set the opacity around 5. And we made a new layer, and then merged down. So there it is. And then for the font, I chose Impact because that's the font color here. I mean the font and the color Impact condensed. So we're going to and think it was 220. Yep. Then we go to a new layer. Just try to then kill, and then finally we make this black, and then we just kind of make sure it's all even. We're gonna right click, view, zoom 200%. Some of you, this is just make sure it's all even. Perfect. New layer. And then I'm just going to merge down, merge down, merge down, and well, we're just going to leave that as it is. And finally, we're going to make a new, sorry, let me just close this, new layer. Yes. And then finally, volume. Oh, this is pretty much like a graphic novel. So VOL.1, volume 1, and then we're just going to make this red. And as for our text, we're going to make it to 50. And then we're going to move our, there we go. And finally, new layer. And then we're just going to merge it down. Alright, so, and also we're going to add a blood effect too. So I already had one from here. I just kind of made this here. And then we kind of changed it to 1920. Scale it just a little bit. Oh, for God's sakes. Alright, make a new layer. Okay. And finally, view from 25. We don't need that much blood here. Okay. I'm going to show you how I got the iClone characters in. So, first of all, basically this is what I did. This is a method called chroma keying. Basically, you take either a blue or green, so it could be blue. This is commonly seen in a lot of movies when it comes to CGI effects. You see a Hollywood set, a lot of it's just green, and if you're wondering why, that's chroma keying. So I'm going to just take this color here, and we're just going to put I already have a picture for our bride, for our background. So basically, chroma keying is very important. So you see that a lot with TV meteorologists. They always stand behind a green screen. So yeah, I'll show you why we need this. So we're good here. We could just, all I did was export image. Remember 720 by 1920, make it half. And I pressed export, and then finally random thing here. And then see why it shows green, because it's the furthest thing from skin. Is completely different. If you have yellow, then the yellow is going to blend in. So green is the best. So we're just going to take our poster here, our first picture I did from iClone, as a new image. And then what I did is I made this. I went to layer, transparency, add alpha channel. Finally, I took a dropper here, and I kind of took a notice here, and then I went to layer, transparency, color to alpha here, and then we just kind of have followed along. So I pressed 129, 70, 71, 55, 181, and 74. And then that's what I did, and then I pressed OK. And then I moved my right here. Oopsies. And then I kind of put her in the background here, so the sword. Then we went to color, filter, color, colors, hue, saturation. In current terms of saturation, I took it down to 50%. And then I made her in 80. There's a little frizz on her hair. And then I pressed new layer. And then we're going to select all. It's pretty simple to make the costume for the killer or bride here. And I might release it. So same thing, the whole chroma keying. This time I went to with Lou's character Oren Ishii. And then kind of followed along here. Kind of pushed it all the way to the top so I can work with it. Or I just went to, and then also I just did this. Went to layer, transparency, add alpha channel, then I just kind of cut it here. Oh boy. Same thing, colors, hue, saturation, -50. Then I kind of made her here, and I moved her around. Okay. And I moved her to about this size here. Then I went to select all. And there we have it. Then I added some extra text, the for film by obviously the little thing here. Oopsies. I moved her a little bit so the sword is up here. Yeah, and that's basically all there is to it. Fairly simple poster. Kind of really bloody. Kind of gives a little strike here.